This isn't part of my speech, but in the poem that he's talking about, there's a line that I wrote that says, when Simba needed to see who he was supposed to be, he looked in the water and saw Mufasa, his daddy. But if mine ain't dead, then what will I see? Because there was nothing but an empty pond staring back at me. And I wrote that line because a lot of times when men are lost, the first thing we look for is our initial model, or who's supposed to be our initial model. And as Disney portrayed in the movie, when Simba was lost, he looked in the water because he was lost. And like he's supposed to see, he saw the reflection of his dad. So that poem is just about exactly that, the importance of men having fathers in their lives. So I'm glad I was able to touch you, Brother Curry. I appreciate that. And Brother Coleman has read the book start to finish, and he says it's awesome. Achievement. Webster defines achievement as a result gained by effort. This is going to be a little of a conversation, so somebody say achievement. Achievement. I need y'all to speak up. Somebody say achievement. Achievement. The motto of Kappa Alpha Psi, Fraternity Incorporated, is simple, it's short, but it's challenging. It says achievement in every field of human endeavor. Our 10 founders could have just left it at achievement, but no. They wanted the expectation to be clearly understood. If you are a part of this noble clan, then the expectation is that you will seek achievement in everything that you do. Somebody say expectation. Expectation. Today, you 8 young men are here to be celebrated. And we are all here to acknowledge your achievement. For you graduated high school, and for that you should be recognized. But let's pause for 1 second. John Osborne was my high school football coach back in Miami. He also liked to be called Deacon Osborne from a little town called Pahokee. Him and his deep voice loved to talk. And he had 2 phrases that he would constantly repeat. He would say, hush your face. Just like that. He never said, be quiet. He never said, shut up. It was always, hush your face. I thought that was the rudest thing ever in the world to say to somebody. But that was his line. Hush your face now, I'm talking. The second one, it took a long time before it got to me. He must have said it about 100 times, but it didn't really register until I was about 27. He said, good isn't good when better is expected. Now I see some of y'all looking at me the same way I used to look at him. Good isn't good when better is expected. Anybody in here play a little basketball? Raise your hand. Anybody play a little basketball? Okay. Let's say I gave you 50 shots from the three-point line. What would you say would be a good number to make? About 20? That'd be good, right? 25? 25 would be good. Now let's say I gave Steph Curry them same 50 shots. If he only made 25 or less, you would say something like, man, he sucks. He's Steph Curry. He's supposed to be better than me. I'm right, I know. But it's because of the expectation we have for him as opposed to the one we have for you. So again, say expectation. Now I'm going to unpause and I'm going to make it make sense to you. So you graduated high school. My line brother, Dr. Harrell, once said, you don't get credit for what you're supposed to do. And according to Deacon Osborne, while graduating high school is good, it ain't that good because of the expectation that we have of you. You are supposed to graduate high school. You are not expected to be mediocre. You are supposed to be great. You are expected to achieve. Now, I don't mean you shouldn't get an attaboy or pat on the back for accomplishments along the way, but I need you to know this. This right here, this is only a pit stop on your road towards greatness, on your road towards achievement. Our expectation for you is higher than just getting through high school, and more important than what any of us in this room expect of you, the expectation that you should have for yourself should be higher than just getting through high school. So you shouldn't be looking for much more than a pat on the back or an attaboy for what you've done. See, I have this 24-hour rule on all achievements and all failures. I call it my so what, now what rule. This is what it means. It means you get 24 hours to turn up or be excited after an accomplishment, or you get 24 hours to complain and whine after a failure. Because once that time is over, you got to be on to the next, like Jay-Z, because you see, gloating and complaining are like rocking chairs. It give you something to do, but it ain't gonna get you nowhere. And that's my so what, now what rule. And how does that apply to you all? I'm gonna put it to you as frankly as an Aquarius can. So what? You graduated. Now what? What's next? My charge to you is the same as the charge I got from my founders. Achievement in every field of human endeavor. Translation, go forth and be great at everything that you do. Not only in academics. Go be a great friend to your homie, a great neighbor to the people you live around, a great role model to the young people that will now be looking up to you. Be a great giver when someone is in need. Be a great listener when someone is hurting. Be a great brother to your siblings, a great son to your parents and your grandparents, and above all, and I do mean above all, be a great man, be a great husband, and be a great father, and do it in that exact order. As I close, remember the last word in the definition of achievement. It's effort. A result gained by effort. Somebody say effort. Effort. If achievement is success, then effort is work. And the great Vince Lombardi once said, the only place you will find success before work is in the dictionary. So as I go forth, as you go forth, I want you to always think of yourself as a person riding a bike. All of y'all rode a bike before. Everybody, y'all done rode a bike before. This applies to everybody. See, the amazing thing about a bike is that as long as you keep pedaling, it will keep moving. If you pedal fast, it'll go fast. If you pedal slow, it will go slow. Should you so happen to stop pedaling, that bike will also stop. No matter the hills you will face, because you will face them, keep on pedaling. Sometimes your legs will get tired and you might have to slow down, but focus on the next pedal. Focus on just turning that crank one more time. If you need to take a short break, take a short break, but don't stop pedaling. Sometimes you will see others fly by you. Don't let that bother you. You pedal at your pace. Sometimes you will see people you care about on the sideline, and you're going to want to stop and help, but you got to know this. Not everybody can handle greatness. Everybody can't go where you going. You're going to want to put them on your handlebars and put them on the back seat, but they can't go where you going, and it's going to hurt you, but you're going to have to keep pedaling. Grown folks, I know you're going to like this one. Sometimes you're going to be riding solo. It's going to seem like you're the only one on the road. Anybody ever been riding alone before? You know what, guys? Riding solo is okay, because it's lonely at the top for a reason. It's lonely at the top because not everybody is going to be willing to put in the effort and put in the work to be great. So, gentlemen, as I get ready to take my seat, I promise you, if you just keep pedaling, you will not only arrive, but you will arrive at greatness. Because greatness is what I expect of you. Greatness is what your parents expect of you. Greatness is what you should expect of you. So now, it's simple. Go be great. go forth and achieve. My name is SQ Dollar, and I thank you all for your time.